Japan and South Korea trade fight has now reached to General Council of WTO. Both nations have tried to pressurize each other by airing complaints about trade at the council meeting. While Japan said South Korea with a plan to normalize trade procedures that are currently simplified, effectively curb exports to South Korea and erecting a barrier that could disrupt global supply of semiconductors. It followed a ruling last year by a South Korean court that Japanese companies had to pay compensation to South Koreans forced to work in Japanese factories during Japan's occupation of Korean Peninsula from 1910 to 1945. Japanese ambassador replied that the change in trade procedures was Japan's prerogative and its sole's failure to maintain a dialogue on the mutual streamlining of trade procedures. Now, South Korea's deputy trade minister said Japan risked causing disruption to the world economy and undermining WTO and called on Japan to return to bilateral talks. Listen in what representatives from both sides have said so far.
Asked if any member of the WTO wants to take the floor. There was none. So no country wanted to take the floor under this agenda. It's up to you how to interpret this reaction of the members, but that's a fact. And at the end, the chair of the General Council concluded wishing this issue be solved bilaterally.
Such a measure is not at all trade measure, is not at all security measure. It is purely strategically planned to gain the upper hand in the diplomatic rows, I mean the forced labor issues. Using trade as a political tool was common in the past, and WTO members all know that developing trade for political purposes has usually resulted in catastrophic consequences. That clearly shows Japan has not confidence or even courage to face what Japan has done.